tuned. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another motivational video. This is going to be a lot of cleaning. So much cleaning in this video. It was really messy, but that's good. That's good for you guys. But it's probably the deepest clean I've done since having the baby, and it was a big deal. I had a couple loads of laundry already on that chair. And I'm not going to show too much cooking in this video just because I am also filming what we eat this week, and I didn't want to be too repetitive with the meals, but I did show a couple of meals that we had. Anyway, there's also a lot of laundry here. I just had so much to do. So this video is just a complete disaster that I am trying to clean up on top of keeping up with the regular cleaning and the kids and everything going on. I did show a little bit of homeschooling Owen in this video. You'll see soon. See soon. I'm gonna keep that in there, I guess, as well. So enjoy.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at home. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. We are close, can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right? We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I.
The downside to having a lot of little kids in a carpeted dining room is that it's never clean unless it's right after I clean it, because every meal is just such a mess, especially around this high chair. So it needs to be cleaned very often.
'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now.
It can be very challenging to vacuum with a bunch of little kids around, especially the fearless ones who just love to play with the vacuum while I'm vacuuming, but I try to keep them away as much as possible. Ultimately, it's easier to vacuum when they're napping or sleeping, like in the evening, but I have so many other things to do during that time, such as editing and things like that. It doesn't work out. Feeding the baby and everything else takes priority, so anyway, I usually have to dodge kids while I'm vacuuming.
We should start living now. We can pretend that we're just friends, yeah. But who are we kidding? We can pretend that we feel nothing. But if you game, I am willing to jump. 'Cause I've been thinking about crossing the line and just
While I was vacuuming, I happened to just look up and see these bunch of cobwebs by the ceiling. Now, normally I don't look up or pay attention to the ceiling. I do not have time for things like that, but it was really bothering me, so I'm glad I just did it while I was going past with the vacuum.
We can't pretend that we have changed yet, but who are we kidding? We can't pretend that we feel nothing and keep it hidden now. 'Cause I've been thinking about crossing the line and just giving. Can I feel it the way I do? Cause I've been thinking about you all the time, thinking it out. I wanna make it with you.
Someone had mentioned to me recently about how she likes to see my kids helping to clean, and she thinks that's great to teach them that responsibility, and I think that's great too. But I did want to just point out that I know there's a stigma with large families where people think that the older kids have to parent the younger kids, but it's not like that in my house. Or, well, they're too little at this point, but it's not going to be like that because I have very strict standards against that. And it was my choice to have a large family, so I just take on more workload, and there goes the tripod. That's real life filming, guys. So that's why I included that clip. That happens a lot. And yeah, so basically the housework, that responsibility is on me. And the kids, I can give them little chores. I think it's important that they learn how to do certain things and just, life tasks and whatnot, but I'm not going to put huge responsibility on them. They're all little. I do try to teach them to clean up after themselves because I think that's a very important value to have, if you can call it a value. Anyway, but they do enjoy cleaning, and I enjoy it too. Sometimes it's a little overwhelming, but it always feels good when it's done. I know I had mentioned this before, but it's definitely worth saying again that the house is extra messy this time because of not having cleaned it for, I don't know if any of you seen my pregnancy videos where basically I was just, I wasn't necessarily bedridden, but I couldn't, well, I guess I couldn't really lie down or sit or stand, so I don't know what kind of ridden that is, but it was crazy. So yeah, not a lot of cleaning got done during that time. My husband did what he could when he came home from work, but it was I was miserable. So it was an awful experience. I'm glad that I can get up and move around. I know after surgery you have to be careful, but the baby's about almost 2.5 months now, so I figured it was time to just do a really good deep clean. It had been so long since I vacuumed cracks and crevices in the living room and things like that. Just, yeah, all this stuff that I got done. Now, a lot of this is just regular household chores, but I also showed you a lot of just our really messy places, like the desk in the corner and stuff like that I just had to get done. It was about time. So I'm glad that I did that.
We've been fighting forever, gone over this 1,000 times before. Baby, it's now or never. Gotta leave this town, and I know what you're asking for. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind.
So my sister, Pearl, bless her little heart, gave us this fish for the kids, for them to enjoy. And I thought these fish die like right away, but apparently not. It's hanging on there. So thanks, Pearl. No, I'm glad it's alive, of course. And someone had asked what these kids do, my kids do while I'm cleaning, and that's that's not what they always do, but they love to run around and play as much as possible before nap time, and it's great to get their energy out. Tabitha loves when they're running around. Tabitha's the 1-year-old. She always laughs and thinks it's hilarious when they're running. Anyway, oh my goodness. Yeah, I forgot about that. So this is a willow tree. What do you call them? Like the, you know, the statues or the things. And that one represented myself and my husband and Owen. And my head fell off, so hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. But yeah, that was a little dark. So I got rid of that. Unfortunately, that was kind of sad. And yeah, it was just this bookcase was messy. And believe it or not, like, I'm sure you can believe it, shortly after I cleaned this, the kids pulled the books out again. So that was fun. But we cleaned it up this morning. So yeah.
Lost outside of nowhere, a stormy rain tried to wash away the dream. Staff wanted says were worn outside, and the diner's name is California Dreams.
This is what the house is looking like this morning. It's the next day, and normally I will clean the kitchen. It's an absolute disaster. Normally I will clean from top to bottom, but today there's cereal all over the floor, and Felicity's helped cleaning it up. Thank you, Felicity. And normally too, when the kids want to clean, I'll take that middle section out of the broom, so it's shorter for them. But anyway, maybe I'll do that for her. Anyway, I don't want to crunch on all the cereal while I'm trying to clean. It's like such a mess. Anyway, I have a potty disaster to take care of with one of the kids, and then I have to feed the baby, and then I'm gonna, I'll show you guys in a minute. I have, this is full, this is closed. I don't normally like to keep it closed, but I was putting some food away for the freezer last night on there. Anyway, so I'm gonna do probably at least one more load in there, take that out, add it to this mountain right here. And then I got to clear off the table from last night's dinner. Maybe vacuum underneath it again. I'm not sure. And then do some schoolwork with Owen. And then fold some laundry. Or maybe then I'll clean the kitchen. Actually, I'm not sure. But right now I have to go feed the baby. So I got the laundry going. I got dinner in the crock pot. I took care of the potty emergency. I fed the baby. I don't know. I did a bunch of stuff. And I have a lot of dishes to do, so here we go. Let's get started. Oh, Felicity swept enough of the floor that I can walk around, so I'll just do that at the end. So the kitchen was also extra messy on this day, and I know I keep saying that, but for real, it's not always like this. I figured it was a really good time to film just because there was a lot of extra junk and stuff. And I think what happened was I did not have time to change the garbage. My husband didn't have time to change the garbage. And so paper plates and everything got stacked up on the counter because we're always rushing around. Like it's crazy with all of the kids and everything we have going on. A lot of times I'm doing several things at once. So sometimes that's just how it is. And yeah, I like to keep it real, like I said. So that's just, it's a little embarrassing, but it's just how it is.
So this is my baby, and even I have a book where I want to show you. This one. And in it, Mama. And there's a baby. You look cool. How do you have to scooch? And behind the book, there's a lot of things. And there's a T-Rex one, even this which one's ascots. My brother. And I have a sister and a woman. You know I got a baby and she can move her head. See? I think so.
Baby, time to figure out what this could be. I dreamt of a life in a small town that wasn't enough for you somehow. I just wish I had a little more time with you, baby. Weeks and months and years they passed, and I knew it wouldn't last. When tears streamed down my face, my mama said, all the nights that end in heartbreak gonna pay off someday. And the pain that you're feeling gradually fades away. 'Cause growing up, falling in love, giving your all might not be enough. Just trust your head and your heart, that's what my mama said. I wish I could freeze this moment, just never let it end. Walking through the snow when you're taking my hand. All of those late nights on your couch when we just talked until midnight. I just wish I could freeze this moment, babe. Weeks and months and years they pass, and I knew it wouldn't last. When tears streamed down my face, my mama said, all the nights that end in heartbreak gonna pay off someday. And the pain that you're feeling gradually fades away.
I just made the kids some quick roast beef sandwiches with cheese and some chips we had left over in a bag to use up. And then I myself just had a salad that I had in the fridge. It was a chicken Caesar salad, which was quite good. But I didn't get to eat that till later.
But then I found something I knew would last. Just like my mama said. Gradually fades away. All the nights that end in heartbreak gonna pay off someday. And the pain that you're feeling gradually fades away. 'Cause growing up, falling in love, giving your all might not be enough. Just trust your head and your heart, that's what my mama said. That's what my mama said.
So for the laundry, it's interesting. I always folded every single little piece of laundry. And with 6 little kids with tiny little clothes, it's a lot to fold. But I couldn't bring myself not to fold them, and I've heard people recommend not to fold them, and it just makes things faster. They get messed up in their drawers anyway. But then recently I watched a video from Megan Fox here on YouTube, Megan Fox Unlocked, and she had mentioned how she doesn't fold her kids' clothes, like she hangs up dresses and stuff like that. But for the most part, she said, try it. It's whatever she said, that it, you know, it would be worth trying. So I did try, I think, several weeks ago, and I'm doing that now, and it does make it a lot faster. I fold my clothes and Aaron's clothes because we don't mess them up in our drawers. And yeah, I fold blankets and towels and things like that, sheets and stuff, washcloths, all that kind of thing. And I put socks together and everything just like normal. It's just the children's clothing that I've started not folding. I try to make them somewhat neat, but she was right. Like, they do always get messed up in their drawers anyway, and it does make it so much faster. It's just the OCD in me that makes it kind of difficult just to leave things. I still like take the wrinkles out, turn them the right way and everything, but yeah, it definitely did make it faster.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, bar with neon lights, talked about everything that was on our minds. Talking to you gave me butterflies, then you took my hand, said let's...
As you can see, by the time we get to put the clothes away, it usually winds up being a whole family project, which is fine. It gets done faster that way. And this was actually right before dinner, so I decided to show you guys just what I was plating up. It wasn't anything fancy. It was just some pork I had in the slow cooker I'd showed you earlier, and I served it with mashed potatoes. I took a shortcut there. They are store-bought mashed potatoes from Walmart that I just heat up in the microwave, and broccoli. And I believe I also had some tomato on there because some of the kids really like tomato, so I just keep it on hand sometimes so I can add it to their plates at dinner time. And that's gonna be it for today's video. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Be shy.